Hello.
Hello,
Yes, good evening.
good evening.
Okay. So, you are absent yesterday, right?
Yes,
Oh, are you busy?
uh, I have a football match
I see.
with my company.
Ah, and how was it?
Not good.
Why?
We are losers.
Ah, you lose. It's okay. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
How many hours? For how many hours do you need to play football?
How many people?
How many hours?
How many hours? Uh, 1 hour and half.
Ah, 1.5 hours. I see.
1.5 hour.
And how in one team, how many people in one team?
Mm, one team have seven people,
Ah, seven. I
seven
see.
players. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But then the opponent is also your colleague, right?
Mm, what?
Ah, okay.
Can you
Okay.
repeat?
Okay, the word opponent. Do you have a fan near you? Do you have a fan? Fan. I can hear a noise.
Fun.
Uh-huh.
No.
I know. What is it?
you,
Um
you, you, you can hear me? Can you hear me?
It's okay now. It's okay now. It's much better.
Okay.
Because a while ago it's really noise. Okay, so
Ah,
opponent, right? A person, it meant to say that someone who competes you. Opponent, your the other team is also your colleague, right?
can you try
Oh
it?
sure, oh sure. Oh hold on, opponent.
Opponent. I will translate
Okay, let me
on
look
Google.
for the meaning. Okay, opponent
Ah,
is someone who competes
opponent.
against or fights.
Yeah, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
My opponent is my friend's team.
Ah, your friends. I see,
Yes.
I see. And how about the score? How about the score that you had in your game yesterday?
Uh, I don't remember exactly, but
Ah, uh-huh.
maybe four, four, 4-2.
Not bad. It seems like it is a nice game. Where do you usually play? Where do you usually play? Where?
What?
Where? Where do you play?
Um, where I play as um
Is it also in your office, near at your office or no?
no,
Mm.
as my area is so many football ground, football ground,
Ah, I
mini
see.
football ground. Yes,
Mhm. Mhm. Ah.
um, yes, we have so many mini football grounds
That's
as
good.
my area. Yes.
So after your work, you decided to play a football, right?
Yes.
I see, I see. That's good. Okay, so now let us have here our lesson for tonight. Okay, we're done with that one. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're not yet done with this one, right?
Not yet done.
Okay, so
Yes.
read about famous people phobias and how they affect their lives. Okay, so now let us
Mhm.
know Winona Ryder, American actress. Do you know her?
No,
Oh, me too. I
I don't
don't
know
know
her.
her. Okay. What about, can you please read?
Okay. Winona Ryder has been afraid of since 1983.
Mm-hmm.
1883. When she was 2 years old, she fell into a lake and nearly died. Luckily, someone pulled her out, and after a few minutes, she came back to life again. It can be a real problem when she making a films. For example, in some of the scenes in Island 3, she has to go in a boat, and she was terrified.
Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. So, in that sentence, what do you think is her phobia? As you can see, Winona Ryder has been afraid of that blank since 1983. When she was 2 years old, she fell into a lake and nearly died. So luckily, someone pulled her out, and after a few minutes, came back to life again. So what do you think Winona Ryder afraid of?
I think she afraid of water.
Yes, okay. So as because of this sentence, okay, because of this sentence into the lake, right? She fell into the lake. It meant to say it has something to do with the water, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So very good. So now on that part, do you have any question or unfamiliar words that you want to ask?
Mm, no.
Okay, so since
No.
you don't have any question on that part, let us have here the next page.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we do have here
Oh,
Rupert Grint, a British actor. Okay, so let us know um where he is afraid of. So can you please read?
okay. Rupert Green has been afraid of since he was a child. In this respect, he is like the character he plays in the Harry Potter film. Ron Wallace, who is also frightened of them. Robert has a very hard time in the second Harry Potter film, where he and Harry has to fight a giant once, the size of elephants, with very hairy legs.
Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. So as you can see, Rupert Grint is a British actor. Are you familiar with Harry Potter?
Yes, I know Harry Potter, but I never seen I never watched Harry Potter film.
Ah, I see, I see. You just heard it, right? But then you don't have any idea what is Harry Potter is all about. You've never watched it, right? I
Yeah.
see. Okay. So Rupert Grint has been afraid of blank since he was a child. In this respect, he is like the character he played in the Harry Potter films. Ron Weasley, who is also frightened of them. Rupert had a very hard time in the second Harry Potter film, where Harry had to fight a giant one, the size of an elephant with very hairy legs. So, what do you think is Rupert Grint afraid of?
Oh. Mm, fly?
Mm-hmm.
I think he afraid of fly.
He is afraid.
Yes, he afraid of flies.
Fly? To fly?
Yes, fly.
Okay, so as you can see in this sentence, Rupert had a very hard time in the second Harry Potter film, where he and Harry had to fight a giant one. Okay, so the size of an elephant with very hairy legs. So as you can see, there is no such keywords just like the other one, right? But then, yes, it is possible that he is afraid of heights. Instead of fly, maybe possible is heights. And also maybe as you can see, he had to fight a giant one, right, the size of an elephant. So maybe he is afraid of some animals who is much hairy, right? Okay, so there is a two possible answers.
Hey, what's mean of Paris?
Hairy, it means to say that there are a lot of hairs all over the body. As you can see here, hairy legs, it means to say that that particular elephant do have a hairy legs all over. It means to say all over the legs. Okay? Okay, so now on that part, do you have any question? Unfamiliar words.
Respect.
Again?
Is it respect? Respect?
This one. Respect.
Yes. Respect.
So when you hear the word respect, it means to say that a feeling of admiration. You are admiring that. For example, you do have a boss, right? You do have a boss. You should respect him or her because he is or she is the boss of that company, and you are just an under of him or her. So you should respect him. And another meaning of respect is a feeling of a deep admiration for someone or something. Just like this. Let me type it. Admire. You are admiring that person. That's why you are respecting him. Okay, so for example, we are respecting our parents. We are respecting them, right? Okay. So here in my place, here in the Philippines, we show respect by using some words, just like po and opo. And also, I am not sure if you are also doing this. Bless. The younger one will bless to the older one. Bless. Just like this. Bless. Or kiss. For example, me and my mother will kiss each other, cheek to cheek. And the other one is greeting, good evening, good morning. So it is also showing another respect to other people. Okay, did you get you have any question?
No.
Okay, so since we don't have any question on that part, let us proceed with the next one. Okay, hold on. Oh, what happened? Okay. Okay, so now we do have here an ex-international
Yes.
footballer. You know him?
Yes, I know him.
Oh wow, Dennis Bergkamp. Oh, I don't know him.
Yes.
Okay, so can you please read?
And then it become has been afraid of since 1993 94. He was on a plane in the USA with the Dutch national team during the World Cup. A journalist says that there was a bomb on the plane. And everybody started to panic, including Dennis. He decided never to travel by plane again because of his face become could not play in many important matches for Holland, Inter Milan, and Arsenal.
Okay, so again, Dennis Bergkamp has been afraid of blank since 1994. Oh, that is my year when I gave birth by my mother. 1994. He was on a plane in the USA with the Dutch national team during the World Cup. A journalist said that there was a bomb on the plane. There wasn't. And everybody started to panic, including Dennis. He decided never to travel by plane again because of fear. Bergkamp could not play in many important matches for Holland. Ah, I see. So what about you? What do you think he is afraid of?
Oh, I think he afraid of plane.
Yeah. Yes. So since someone shouted on the plane that there is a bomb, starting from that day or from that year, he wasn't be able to ride on a plane because he always thinking that there is a bomb, right?
Yes.
Okay. So by the way, on that part, do you have any question? Unfamiliar words.
Journalist.
Okay. Okay, so the word journalist. So when you hear the word journalist, it means to say that. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so when you hear the word journalist, it means to say that it is a person who writes for newspapers, magazine, or news websites. They are also prepared news to be broadcast. So there are journalists. They are the one who prepare the news to be broadcast in the television for us to watch it. Okay. Okay. What else?
No,
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, that's good. So now let us have here the next one. Okay, so how to say being afraid in different ways. Okay, so we do have here some words that you can be able to use instead of saying I am afraid of this blank, I am being afraid of this one. So we do have here another words or another term or synonyms for being afraid. So can you please read?
Terrifiers.
Terrified.
terrifies.
Okay, so can you please read the sample sentence?
In some kind of the scenes in Island 3, she has to go in a post and she was terrified.
Okay, very
Terrified.
good. Okay, so it means to say that he is being afraid of riding in a boat, right? Terrified. Okay.
Terrifies.
So now, can you think of a sentence using the word terrified?
Can you
Oh, I will type it.
can you type? Yes.
Can you think of a sentence? Can you think of a sentence using the word terrified?
Mm. Oh.
Mhm.
Mm.
Think of a sample, even a simple sentence. Simple sentence using the word terrified.
Simple sentence for terrifiers. Oh yeah.
You can do it.
Yes. um. When I was child, I was terrified of let me see. I don't know what animal name, so I.
Can you please type it? Even in in Vietnam. I will try to translate it.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bleach.
It's
It's like yes.
Ah.
Annelida.
It's lich. It's lich.
I know what.
It's lich in English.
Lich?
Is it
Lich.
Yeah, is it looks like this? I will show you. That one?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So yes. Again, can you please repeat the sentence?
Yes. When I was child, I was so terrified of the leak.
When I
When I was a child,
I was terrified.
Yes, was terrified.
Okay. So yes, when I was a child, I was
Okay.
terrified with bleach. Right?
Oh yes.
How about
When
now?
I was a child, I was terrified. No, sir.
So just like that. But then of course,
Yes.
I think that we should be more careful when we are. I think that we can be able to see where can you find that? Where can you find that in Vietnam? The lich.
Now I not often go to the
River?
yes rivers. So I never since lakes
My
now.
God. I also don't like to visit river. I am afraid to
Do
see.
you fresh just?
I am also afraid of that. It's really hard to remove, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now, what about the next one? This one.
Frightened.
Yeah,
Frightened.
frightened. Can you please
Frightened is
repeat the can you please read the sample sentence?
Rupert Grint is frightened of spider.
Okay, so now can you think of a sentence using the word frightened?
Oh yeah. My wife is frightened of mouse and yes, spiders.
Ah, I see, I see. Wow. Yes, and me, I am afraid, I am frightened of cockroach. Are you familiar with cockroach?
Gosh.
Cockroach, let me type it. I am not sure if you know the. Let me show you a picture. But then
Oh, yeah.
it's kinda disgusting. Hold on, let me show you a picture. Cockroach looks like this. Oh no, that one.
Oh, camera. Yes.
That is the cockroach.
My wife too.
Ah, I see. So we are the same. How about the last one? Fear.
Fear. Because of his fears, Beckham could not play in many important matches for Holland, Inter Milan, and Arsenal.
Yes. Okay. So now, can you use the sentence fear? Can you use the word fear in a sentence?
Fear. Um. mm, uh, I because of my fears, I never
Let me.
Right fuse, do you know right fuse?
Uh,
Fuse.
refuse.
Fuse.
Ah, filled.
yes, fear. Because of my fears, fires. Because of my fires, I
Because of your fear,
I don't.
you cannot be able to play in the field. So what kind of fear is that?
No, fear.
Is it field? Can you use the word?
Few is
How about use leech and river? Leech and river. Use that in a sentence using the word fear.
yeah. Okay. Because of my fear of fears, I never swim on the rivers.
Okay, yes. Okay, so for example, because of my fear with leech, I cannot be able to swim into the river, okay? Just like that. Okay.
Mhm.
So now we don't have enough
That's nice.
time, one, so let us continue this tomorrow, okay? Okay. So that will be all for
Okay.
tonight, one, and see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Thank you.